Welcome back to Edge Seekers. It's great to be back after some overseas travel. Today I want to talk about the pros and cons of trading one currency pair versus multiple pairs and where I currently stand on this question. In the early stages of my trading journey, I focused exclusively on EUR/USD. That was the pair the community I was a part of traded, and the idea was to master one pair. And honestly, there's real value in that. Looking at the same pair every day, sharing perspectives and feedback, and seeing how it moves across different sessions helps you develop pattern recognition. It also gives you the capacity to really zone in on the lower time frames, like the 1 minute or 5 minute, where you see a lot of price impulses, as well as how the lower time frame can build the higher time frame. But the thing is, while deep exposure to one pair has its benefits, I'm not convinced that seeing more price delivery on a lower time frame adds the same kind of value as exposing your strategy to different forms of price delivery across multiple pairs. When you're building data on a strategy early on, I think it pays to test it across more than one currency pair. The main reason is simple. You get to see how your system performs across a variety of market conditions and phases. That makes your strategy more robust and gives you more confidence as you scale up capital. You might discover that your strategy works better in certain pairs or environments than others, and because you're collecting more data faster, you can refine your edge more effectively. Another big benefit is trade selection. If you only watch one pair and it's stuck in consolidation for weeks, you're left forcing trades that aren't there. With multiple pairs, you have more quality options and high frequency in a good way. Now, don't get me wrong, there are benefits to concentrating on just one pair. You really get to know its behavior across sessions, and you can start anticipating how it likes to deliver price. So at the end of the day, it's not a right or wrong decision. It's about where you are in your trading journey and what you're trying to develop. My own portfolio right now covers the majors: Aussie, US, Euro, Yen, Swiss, Canadian and Pound. And because I trade in the Asia session, I also include New Zealand dollar. That gives me 28 possible pairs. Now, I don't look at all 28 every single day, but I do cycle through them because for me it's essential to run my system through a wide variety of macroeconomic narratives and technical phases. That way I'm collecting a much broader set of performance data and building a more complete picture of how my system performs across conditions. Of course, there are downsides to managing multiple pairs. You've got way more information to process, more decisions to make, and more trade management across the portfolio. It can feel overwhelming until you develop an efficient workflow. For me, AI has been a complete game changer. It helps me process economic news, build out my macro ladder, and track data in ways that just aren't possible manually. That makes it far easier to trade multiple pairs because you've got help digesting the complexity and making better decisions faster. And so I'll dig into how I use AI in more detail in an upcoming video. So that's my reasoning for trading across a wide basket of pairs right now. The more data I collect, the more I can refine the system and the sharper my edge becomes. I hope this breakdown gives you some food for thought, maybe even a new perspective on whether to focus on one pair or many. If you found this useful, hit like, drop a comment and subscribe, and remember, let's keep building your edge together.